or what to choose, I'm gonna go ahead. Might as well finish off the chocolate. So that's what I'm gonna take today. And then for hydration, we're gonna take 1 tab of strawberry lemonade and 1 tab of orange. That is for hydration. For breakfast right now, feeling like a little salted chocolate. But we already have a gel that is chocolate, so let's switch it up. Wild berries, caramel coffee. That sounds good. Salted caramel. I'll take the wild berries. Doesn't have any caffeine. Why am I taking 2 bottles if it's only 50 kilometers? Because it is hot. It has been hot lately. I haven't gone on a ride in a while, so I don't know how my hydration is for anything over 20 kilometers. All right, and here she is. Honestly, guys, I have no idea whether or not this bad boy is rideable. I want to say it is. I just gotta inflate the tires. It's crazy. Last video that you guys probably saw was just me building up the bike, and then I want to say maybe like what 3 rides in, I end up crashing. Yeah, I haven't rode ever since. It was a pretty bad crash, I'm not gonna lie. So I had to take a little bit of time to recover. And yeah, at the moment I can't really like be riding my bike just because I already have too much stress going on my legs with lifting heavy and also running at the same time. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a quick little ride. It's gonna be the first one in over, I wanna say almost 2 months now. Accident happened in June 21st. It is August 27. Yeah, well over 2 months. So I'm excited, a bit nervous at the same time, just because I don't know how the bike is gonna handle. What if I'm riding down and the carbon fiber just bloop, it snaps in half and I'm in the middle of nowhere with no one to come pick me up. So that is my biggest fear. I'm not really scared of getting back on a bike. That's never been really an issue, but I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I did also get the Wahoo Roam, the version 3, as well as the first ever Wahoo radar. The Wahoo radar, amazing. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't get a bike radar before. I know people were like, that's one of the main things that people always told you to get. It's like, make sure you have a bike radar, make sure you have a bike radar. One of the best things you're ever gonna like invest in. And I was always just like, I don't really like spend too much time on the road to see the benefits of it, is what I told myself. So I saw that the Wahoo radar was gonna come out, and that's when I was like, you know what? I got like, how much was it? I don't remember. It was like 300 bucks. I was like, I got an extra 300 bucks to spare. I'll go ahead and invest in getting this. And so I did, and honestly, the best purchase I've made in a while. Now, as far as the Roam, it is honestly really, really good. All right, so that's for the radar. Honestly, really good purchase. Now for the Wahoo Roam, honestly, it's really good. Like I said, it's honestly one of the best purchases I made. It's a big upgrade from the little element, the little bolts that I had before, and the new software is really good. Like really, really good. Like imagine like an iPhone type of software where everything is just so simple and it works and looks beautiful. There's only 2 things that are making me want to sell it and go with a Garmin Edge. One of them is the screen brightness. I feel like it's not bright enough, and I'm not the only one that has complained about that. I don't know if they're gonna update it. They could easily do it with a firmware update, or I don't know. I don't know if the screen is just not bright enough, but honestly, it's really, really hard to see, especially like during the midday that the sun is right on top of you. It's really hard to see. I don't know if they did it for a battery thing, but the battery is really good. I want to say it's almost a little bit more than the bolts. I've taken it on multiple rides and I haven't had to charge it. But for sure, I want to say the Bolt had, I don't know, maybe the same amount of battery, but this one has a bigger screen, so I mean, it's good for what it is, but it's just that the brightness of the screen is it's not that good. Now, the second thing is, I mentioned before, I don't know if I mentioned it in my channel though, that I was never gonna get a Garmin just because it looks ugly. Like the user interface, it's horrendous. It looks like it's something from the 90s. So the way I see it, it's like Wahoo is the iPhone and then Garmin is the Android. You can do so much more with the Android / Garmin, and you can customize it as much as you want, whatever. But Okay, so the reason why I want to upgrade to the Garmin is because I can get a cycling VO2 max. I already have the Garmin watch. This is the Forerunner 965. I'm able to get my VO2 max, track everything, which is the reason why I upgraded to a Garmin instead of the Apple Watch Ultra that I had. Just because I can look at everything. I like looking at my stats. I want to know everything, that how I'm doing, how my body's doing, you know. So that, but the thing is, you're not able to get a VO2 cycling VO2 max unless you have a Garmin computer. Even though I manually upload my Wahoo cycling data after every single ride to my to the Garmin Connect app, it still tracks it. It still like gives me basic information, but it does not like track major information that is, you know, gonna affect your body or your cycling or just like your overall, you know, ecosystem. It does not sync. Like, it doesn't track your endurance score. It doesn't track your VO2 max, and many other things. It doesn't like track your body battery and stuff like that either. You're only able to upload just, you know, that, hey, I cycle 50 kilometers, whatever. So yeah, that's honestly the biggest reason why I want to either sell it or just keep it and get a Garmin Edge. I want to get just like the entry level, so like a 540, just so that I'm able to get my VO2 max and suggestions for workouts. But I don't know if it's worth it. I said the same thing about that for the Garmin. I was like, should I get it? Should I not get it? Eventually I got it, but yeah, just let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Anyways, we're here at the park and we're gonna get this workout in. It is currently 11:50. It took me over 50 minutes to get here just because of the traffic. It was horrible, but yeah, we're here. Let's get this bike set up and we'll get to cycling. Haven't been here in over a year. I was looking at my Instagram archives, and I did this ride exactly 2 weeks ago. It would have been a year, so we'll see if it hasn't improved in a year. All right, first 10 kilometers in. First 5 kilometers in. Not bad, not bad. I had to adjust my seat because it was really uncomfortable. That's really good. And I just adjusted my cleats because they were loose. Not the shoes, but the actual cleat at the bottom. But we'll see how this looks. So far, so good, boys. We made it to Long Beach. All right, boys, made it to the end. So far, what's wrong with the bike is the saddle keep going around, which I don't like. And I'm not able to shift gears in my front derailleur. Oh shit, that shit is moving around. Oh, that's cooked. Yeah, I gotta go home and fix it ASAP. Got about an hour to get home because I gotta do something. Hopefully I make it. But yeah. We are in Long Beach. Oh, I missed it. There was a fish. That was cool. But yeah, let's start heading back, and we're gonna eat my gel, and then just gonna start heading back. All right, boys, these are the last 5 kilometers. Is it extremely hot? I am out of water. All right, boys, made it back to the park. Made it back here. The goal is to try to find a water fountain because I am thirsty. I feel like I am dehydrated really bad. Try to get some quick sip of water. Water fountain found. Hopefully it works. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty intense. It was hot. It's almost 90 degrees, dude. And that pavement, I don't know what it is about the LA River, but the pavement on the LA River makes everything so much hotter as compared to the beach. Like if it was 90 degrees over there at the beach in the boardwalk, it would be fine because of the oceans right there, so the breeze is nice, but there's no air over here. It's nothing but hot, dry heat, bro. It is almost 3. I'm cooked, I'm hungry, I'm starving. I bunked, I think, within like the first 20 kilometers, which is my fault, unprepared, but you know, I made it, so that's what counts. I head home. Just like a small little vlog, just to let you guys know that I'm still alive and the bike is still good to go. We're gonna head home, get this vlog edited, and let's look at those numbers once we're home. That's what I'm interested in, which I know they're pretty bad, but still, I want to take a look at them.